China Gateway 360, connecting global businesses with China through insights, opportunities, and trends. Today, we're decoding how to set competitive, cost-efficient salaries across China's highly fragmented labor markets.
So, right here, we're looking at the core insights driving our China salary benchmarking tool. Look, static surveys are pretty much obsolete now. Instead, we're pulling real-time data across more than 30 cities, 15 industries, and 5 distinct job levels. It really gives us that precise, up-to-the-minute market intelligence we actually need.
And here's exactly why relying on national averages is, well, dangerous. When you compare Tier 1 and Tier 2 hubs, the gap is massive. Take a senior engineer, for instance. Their total cash compensation can swing by 42% just by shifting that role from a Tier 1 city like Shanghai over to a Tier 2 hub like Chengdu.
So what's powering this? It's a real-time aggregation engine built on 3 core data layers. We've got live market feeds from platforms like Zopin and Lipin, submitted multinational corporate records, and public disclosures. By constantly crunching this data, we get highly precise market percentiles, all the way from P10 entry-level through the P50 median up to the P90 top tier. And that covers both base pay, which is Gongxi, and total cash compensation, or Xinshou.
Now, for professional roles, this geographic divide sits between 30 and 45%. We often call this the Shanghai premium. To put that into perspective, an HR director making 120,000 RMB a month in Shanghai would command roughly 65,000 RMB in Chengdu. You do the math. Optimizing your location strategy nets you a direct operational saving of 55,000 RMB every single month per senior hire.
China Gateway. Gateway.
Your gateway to business in China.
But it's not just location. Experience and industry are major cost multipliers too. While junior roles might only see a 10 to 15% geographic gap, senior roles face a stark 40 to 60% divide. And across industries, you'll see a consistent 35% premium for tech, finance, and pharma. Case in point, a fintech product manager in Beijing is looking at around 65,000 RMB, compared to just 48,000 for a similar role in retail banking.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The COLA effect, or cost of living adjustment. Let's compare a financial controller in Shanghai at 80,000 RMB to one in Xi'an at 52,000 RMB. On paper, that looks like a steep 35% nominal gap, right? But once you adjust for purchasing power parity, that gap shrinks down to a mere 12% real difference. It really changes the conversation.
So what does this actually mean for your bottom line? Well, you could save 2.5 million RMB annually in base pay alone, just by moving a 50-person mid-level team to Chengdu. Plus, in hiring negotiations, using defensible P50 to P75 bands actually reduces candidate counteroffer rejections by 22%. And for global mobility, it means you can accurately equate a 90,000 RMB Guangzhou salary to $180,000 in Chicago. It completely takes the guesswork out of setting fair expat packages.
To start using this data right now, we recommend 3 actionable steps. First, map out your immediate differentials to build solid 2-year cost projections. Second, set up quarterly alerts for fast-moving sectors, like AI, so you can preempt salary inflation. And finally, audit your current bands. You really want to make sure you aren't risking turnover by dipping below the P25 mark, or just bleeding cash with inefficiencies above P90.
That's all for this episode. Like and comment to receive materials from us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.